Welcome to the Interactive Body Balance Radio Show for health and fitness tips.
Welcome back to Interactive Body Balance Radio. I'm your host, Mike Dasick, and thank you guys so much for joining the show today from around the world, where we talk health, fitness, nutrition, functional medicine, and personal development. And then, team, I'm going to take this for a little twist. We're going to start focusing more on mindset, on performance, on energy, connection, etc. Why? 2026 is January 19th. I know it's been a while since we've done one of these. I say that all too often, but it's the truth. And I think we're going to take this podcast in a different direction. And I'll kind of maybe explain to you why. I'm a huge data-backed guy with technology and health. As many know, I have lots of history, lots of experience in these areas. And I love the health field and all the testing and data points and devices. Love technology where we can help people with AI and automation and lots of great things like that. But you know what? I think there's a lot of that information out there these days via numerous tools, medical journals, research tools, different AI platforms, etc. But what's lacking in talking to hundreds of people is that connection and understanding life. Understanding how people are interacting, how people are connected, what makes people do certain things and other people not, what motivates you, what inspires you, and how do you take action? How do you execute? Many people are missing that step. Today I want to talk about energy. I know lots of people who listen to this know me. I'm a very energetic guy. I don't take anything. I don't take any drugs, don't take any enhancers, don't take any pills, caffeine, none of that stuff, all natural. I take the odd, vitamin D supplement, just a few supplements, some omega-3s, basic stuff. And of course we train, we eat well, just had dinner. They do a lot of good stuff, right? Meditate, prayer, church, all the great stuff. Obviously we're going to go on the rink tonight as well too and play some hockey with the kids. So we're active. But why I'm saying about energy is that most people don't understand that humans are constantly exchanging energy, right? Not, all this woo-woo stuff people like to hear about, but I'm talking about emotional, physiological, behavioral. When you interact with somebody, you are exchanging energy and you're connecting with that person. And when I get into this stuff here and understand why energy matters, both good, bad, and how you take that for performance, know that you're all connected, right? People mimic the emotions of people when they're around them. There's terms for that in psychology and therapy. It's called emotional contagion. Lots of studies on that, folks. But just know that when you're around people, you are transferring energy, and your surroundings and your environment and your lifestyle matter immensely. Choose your circle wisely. Choose your career wisely, and choose who you associate with the utmost care and guardedness, and who you let into your life. I say this because you could do all the studying in the world, you could do all the data, you could get all the supplements and do all the stuff, but if you're hanging out with the wrong people and you're constantly being in an environment that's not helpful or conducive to your growth, you're going to be pulled back. Now, I like this thing about mirroring neurons. I've talked about this with J.B. Glossinger before, many things, but that means that when you mirror neurons, they fire both when you perform an action and when you watch someone else perform it. There's a basis for empathy, shared energy, lots of studies on this and how your brains sync together and how you can help that when you're working on a deal, when you're playing sports, when you're looking for a relationship, a business partner. Lots of studies on this, and I could give them to you. I'm looking at them right here. There's some of the Nature Neuroscience, one from the University of Parma. So many things. Your brain syncs with the people you're with. That's enthusiasm, stress, calmness, all those patterns. Very important to understand this. And that being around people, being, in terms of selecting things, as I said before, for whatever it may be, understand that you are very much in sync with who you are around, and it's proven by data. Another one, physiological synchronicity. Bodies can align. When people interact deeply, their bodies begin to synchronize, heart rate, breathing, hormone levels. It's so funny. I say this. I coach a lot of women. I've coached a lot of ladies for many, many years just on this. And women, when they're together, let's just say you're in a dorm or you live together, their cycles, their periods actually sync up. They can wonder why their periods or their hormones sync up together. It's because that's how the body's aligning. It's crazy. You can look that up, but it's true. Proximity, closeness, relationships, it all matters. A study from the University of Colorado found that when couples hold hands, their heart rates and breathing patterns synchronize. Pain levels decrease. Another one published in the PNA showed that during meaningful conversations, people's brain waves align. Connection, folks, just isn't emotional, right? It's biological. Another one here on energy and understanding this. And I got so many mentors in this area, from Wayne Dyer, right? He's one of the, there's just so many of them that are good. There's the Tony Robbins of the world, David Bayer. So many people talk about this, but it's true. But Wayne Dyer is the godfather of this stuff, and it's super important to understand on top of everything else I've told you guys and informed you about for the last 20 years. Verbal energy, as I said, tone, pace, presence. You can regulate that with another person's nervous system. Stanford research shows supportive vocal tones reduce cortisol, the stress hormone, in listeners. There's also vocal attunement, trust between therapists and the clients. Your voice can calm, energize, inspire someone without even realizing why. A couple more here about energy and how you're connected in this universe. Behavioral energy, social presence, right? Humans perform better when they feel supported or observed, known as social facilitation. Other studies here I could read to you, no need. And then another last one is positive energy transfer. When humans exchange uplifting, supporting, calm energy, the effects are measurable. Interactions increase oxytocin, strengthens trust and bonding. Supportive relationships reduce the risk of early mortality by up to 50%, according to a meta-analysis of 300,000 people. Also, being around optimistic people increases your own resilience and problem-solving ability, as shown in studies from the University of Pennsylvania. Folks, human energy transfer is real, measurable, and powerful. Brain activity is measured at emotions, physiological. There's so many ways you can measure this. Surround yourself with those people who bring out the best in you, both in body, spirit, mind, because it can be tracked. I've seen it before, and it contributes to your health, your longevity, your overall well-being, how you perform. I just really can't stress how important this is. This coming from a guy, as I started this podcast with, who is data-driven, loves the science, loves testing people, loves looking at all of the different studies in the various medical journals on how those things can affect health. But this is a key one. Energy, emotions, mindset, visualization, how it impacts your health and your performance in work, relationships, business, whatever you want to do. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm going to take it to another level of this stuff here, because I do believe, as I said, it's a missing link and that most people don't understand it. They're just looking for, again, a lot of people come to me. I have nutrition certifications and degrees. I have physical fitness certifications. You guys know this. So you could just look it up, right? And before I've owned and I've trained hundreds of thousands of clients from a physical standpoint, giving nutrition advice forever, functional medicine certification and degrees. And I love all that, but I'm really, really doubling down on how this is so important and that you need to connect with the people you're around, but also people online as mentors. I look at my whiteboard here, and I literally have a whiteboard in my office. And I have so many mentors from the business side of things, from the health side, from the spirituality side, and I learn a lot from them, right? And that's what I think you guys can do as well too. It helps with your life and presenting and speaking and just connecting with people. Always here to help. The website, MikeDasiuk.com, interactivebodybalance.com, info@MikeDasiuk.com is our website, email, and social media, I guess, for all three of them. But you can email there anytime. The books, Transformation from Within, free online. How to Restore Your Health, more technical based. I give them out all the time. The hardcover ones, they're there for you guys, right? I don't know where we're going to go in the sense of helping people on a one-on-one level, because it's impossible to scale. And I think we're going to do either, programs or just getting this information out for free to help you become the best version of yourself. I really don't, because it's almost with our lifestyle and business and the kids and the horses and the dog and the hockey and the travel. It's incredibly busy. It's a blessing to have it. I said to you tonight, even though it's getting up there almost 8 o'clock, we're going to hit the rink, right? We're going to play. We're going to do a lot of stuff. We're going to train. A lot of good stuff before even bedtime, because it's a blessing to be around. You should show gratitude every single day. And we really want to get more into that as we go. And there's many reasons why, but I know that's the future, and I know that's also the way it's going to be, and I'll tell you why. And with AI, of course, I work for one of the largest companies in the world from an AI and automation perspective, and they're amazing, and they're always doing cool stuff. But you can always, two things I'll say: people matter. Always do what's right for people, and always keep skilling up your education. I love to learn and read and podcast, like listen to podcasts and read books, and every single day, YouTube, literally every day, and then connect with people. Connect with people. It's about people. It's about the person. AI can help you, and it can augment you. It can help you become smarter, quicker, faster, and all that great stuff. No doubt. I use it every single day. Multiple different platforms. But people matter. Education and skills matter. And how you all bring that together to make this world a better place. Okay? I'm not going to go on anymore. It's over 11 minutes now, and I got to go see my family, which I love immensely. I'm not even going to tell you anything else about what I tell my kids every day. If you've listened to the podcast, you've heard it. All I would say: live with passion, live with purpose, live with intent. And I would also say, seek clarity on why you're here and what you want to achieve in this world. I hope that makes sense to you. It's a key point that many people don't spend any time on. Clarity of why you're here and what you're meant to do in this world. Team, I hope to do these a lot sooner than 3 months from now. I'll try to do these so you can listen in and share with the people that need it, because again, I have a lot of people on various channels that I listen to, and I love their work, and it's all free. There's nothing from it. I'm not even taking on sponsors. I don't do any ads. I don't do any of that stuff. So if there's ads, it's from one of the podcasting forums doing it, but it's not me. Okay? We're here for you guys for free. Take care, and we'll talk to y'all real soon. Bye for